guys, welcome to another Conspiracy Crypto. I'm your host with the most, Tobias Brown. Hope everyone is all right out there. I wanted to make this video. I know it's been a very long time since I did anything, but I want to make this video because I think today is a very important day with the Bitcoin ETF being approved. Gary Gensler crying in a corner somewhere, and all things happening right in our faces. Okay, so this is it. We are here. Institutional money is about to flow into the market, and this is a big day. All right. So I know I've been off. I'm sorry I haven't been around. To be honest, I've been too busy building houses and whatnot over here in Indonesia. But I just wanted to say thanks for your time and your comments, and let me know what you think. But I wanted to get into three different bits of information today, which have come across my mind. One is, first off, if you're not already in, not financial advice, but what the hell are you doing? We have seen, all right, we might see a bit of a pullback. I don't doubt that we might see a bit of a pullback in the future as a result of, the rocket that we've got. But the way things are looking, guys, the institutional money is coming in. There is so much money that is about to pile into this market. You guys won't even know what to do with it. Okay. And, things like this and this and this are going to go parabolic. All right. So my prediction, if you want a prediction, XRP, it's my favorite. So it's going to be up to, I'd say by the end of this year, XRP will be sitting at about $2.50. So that's my prediction. Prove me wrong. All right. So you heard it here first. $2.50 plus by the end of the year. Easy peasy. Same with Cardano. And I would say the meme coins are going to run as well, just because they are going to run. Things like Doge, Shiba, the new ones as well, that froggy one, which I don't really get into. But anyway, the whole point is it doesn't matter where you put your money. What's going to happen is an outright bull run, especially from the halving onwards, where we are going to see prices go astronomical. Okay, right now in Australia, you can't even afford a house. People in the UK can't afford a house. It's getting to the point where people just do not have the money to be able to do what they need to do. And a lot of people have had to sell out crypto and had to sell out other assets over Christmas. It's just always the way. And then January comes and bang. All right. So if you didn't sell, congratulations. Personally, I had to sell quite a lot of my stuff for Christmas. It's the way it goes. But that's life. All right. But you live and you learn and you get on with it. But the point is, we are about to see a monumental rise in the crypto market. We're about to see a huge shift from the way we have been doing things. We've got Morgan Stanley, we've got all the big players, BlackRock, etc., are now in, and all of those baby boomers who had no exposure in the past are about to get exposure to Bitcoin, and likely there'll be other ETFs coming on the back of this as well. Gary Gensler cannot stop the tide now. The dam has burst. Okay, he put his finger in. He tried really hard, but it's over. Okay, the people who run him, the banks, they have decided that this is going to happen, and it's going to happen. And on that note, I wanted to bring this up. So I have talked about this before. This is the Economist magazine from 1988, I do believe. Let me just check that. Yeah, 1988. And in 1988, they were already telling you, get ready for a world currency. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but that looks like Stella's symbol. Okay. And the idea behind all of this and what we're seeing now in crypto is, I believe, that we are heading towards the digital identity and the world currency. Call it the mark of the beast, call it whatever you will, but it's coming, and it's very powerful, and it's going to be here very soon. And I think that the powers that be have actually made this plan a long time ago, and you cannot stop what's about to come. All right. So the people who know, and the ISO 2022 compliant cryptos, you know what they are. I'll give you a clue. So all with your X's, potentially Cardano, and anything to do with the Stellar kind of remit or the XRP remit, definitely look out for. But guys, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube. who's been studying conspiracies for a very, very long time. But this is the mother of all conspiracies. This is the digital ID slave system, which is coming. And the only way out of it, in my opinion, is to make yourself a bank. And if you make yourself a bank, then they can't force you into the same way, the same system that other people unfortunately might be forced into. All right, the way you make yourself a bank, hold XRP, because once you have it, and that's the end of it. So try not to sell it. Yes, play around with other currencies, but this is what I'm doing. I'm selling what I can, getting back into more XRP, whatever. Um, but the idea here is literally the system is about to collapse. A new system will rise from the ashes. And the geomantra of this, I've got to give some props to Waters Above Crypto, because Waters Above Crypto's channel clearly was talking about the geomantra behind this. I have talked about geomantra in the past as well, but he linked this Economist cover actually to today. So I don't know how he did it, but he went around and did the geometry of the whole piece, and he found out that it actually corresponds to today and the Bitcoin ETF approval. So this is the beginning of it. Okay, this is the beginning of financial adoption for the whole industry. And after this is the last big bull run, in my opinion. And after this, it will now be a regulated market, just like the stock market, because the ETFs are there. All right, so this is the one time that you've got to make your generational wealth, because this is the Wild West, and the Wild West is about to get tamed. So, as I said, not financial advice, but if you're interested, my advice is yeah, have a look, get in. Okay, so we'll go back to ISO 2022 and why it's important. So, ISO 2022, if you don't know, is going to be used by all financial standards initiatives. So, basically, it's going to be the benchmark by which every single financial institution is measured and has to correspond to. So, in order to do business moving forward, you're going to have to be ISO 20022 compliant. All right. And there are only certain cryptos which are, which gives you a big clue as to what's going to happen. So I believe that this will be all moved forward, and then money will be replaced with these currencies. You'll have these currencies on a card and eventually on a chip. Yeah, it's sounding very biblical. And it gets worse because, here's the UK. This is actually directly off the government of the UK's website. Now, I'm a UK citizen, so this worries me no end. But they've already looking, not just looking, they are going to do this. They're going to push digital identities in the UK. If you look at the way they've been doing it, it did have a, yeah, there we go, look. So September 2020, they published their response for a call for evidence, blah, blah, blah. 21, they did their UK Digital Identity and Attributes Trust Framework. I mean, look, this is a plan. They're just they're just playing lip service to the people to pretend that it's not going to happen until the people decide it's going to happen. But realistically, it's going to happen. They've already planned it. They've already got it ready to go, and yeah, they're telling you to your face right here that it's going to happen, whether you like it or not. So you're either on board or you're not on board. It's just your choice, all right? Um, in the digital ID sphere, the one crypto which clearly will be head and shoulders above all the rest will be VeChain, VET. The reason for that is because it's already been trialed in the use of various things, including um, vaccines it was used in, and it's been used in fine art, it's been used in wine, it's been used in tracking of cows. And the idea behind it is you can use that as a digital ID kind of framework and incorporate all of that tracking into your digital ID so they know where you are, what you're doing, what you're spending, etc. So money itself is going to become redundant. We need to fight for our cash. I mean, the tide's going to turn. There's nothing we can really do about this other than fight for our cash, try and keep cash, try and keep it local, try and shop at your local stores, and keep people alive by using cash. But the whole system, even around me, in the middle of nowhere, is starting to go digital. I went into a shop the other day and I just wanted a coffee and a sandwich at a shop. And they just said, no, sorry, we don't take cash anymore. So I said, well, you don't want my business then? And I walked out. But The point is like it's coming, whether you want it, I want it, or anybody else wants it. They're pushing it, and it's going to happen. So you're either going to be your own bank and away from the problems, or you're going to be standing in a breadline. Those are the two choices, in my opinion. All right. I know it sounds harsh, but I really believe that if you invest in the financial assets of the future, then you're going to get out of those problems. And if you don't, well, you're going to be in a world of doo doo. All right. So anyway, it's good to be back. I'm sorry it's taken so long to get into this, and I'm sorry it's taken so long to produce another video. But as I said, momentous day. I wanted to get this out to everyone, and yeah, keep cool, keep hodling. It's going to be a very, very interesting 2024. I wish you all the very best, and see you on the next one.